It's already down to 3 on the shot clock. Sadiq Bey, the fall-away jumper, tough shot. Rebound goes to Doncic. Here comes the Don out of the backcourt. He's been a prolific first quarter scorer. I mean prolific, and he hits that 3.
First quarter, second quarter, third, it doesn't matter what quarter it is for him.
So he's averaging 20 in the first half.
Sets the tempo, that's all.
Yeah, here's Sadiq Bey. The Pelicans come in with a record of just 3-17, second worst in the NBA, and that's with their good players.
Nice strip by Luka.
Reeves, he'll go to the line and shoot 3. You know, on the other side, we'll get to that in a moment, but of course they changed coaches, did the Pelicans. Willie Green, I mean, I don't know what else Willie Green could have done. I mean, to be perfectly honest.
I guess he could have suited up and rebounded and shot threes and everything else.
And it was James Borrego, who is no stranger to the head coach position. In fact, 6 seasons now as a head coach. Somewhere they got to find some offense, though. They've been held under 105 times this
year. What team you have, you're going to struggle.
Who are those 5? How about Zion, Williamson, Trey Murphy III, Herbert Jones, Jordan Poole, and DeJounte Murray? Those are the 5 best that are not in action tonight. Corner of the key, off target, going to be taken by Reeves. Boy, what an underrated rebounder Austin Reeves is. Again, each one of those had over 35, both Doncic, and he's still nursing that a little bit. That's why he's not in the lineup tonight.
Well, you know, he doesn't really play back-to-back games. You know, in the last...
And it's going to be tonight. Doncic in and out and back in again. Boy, like you said, talk about a tone setter. Wow. I mean, every night. And he's knocking shots down and just doing whatever he wants. Look at that move. Took a couple of steps underneath. Battle ensues. It's a 9-2. The 2 guys on his team had over 35 points, and he wasn't one of them. As LeBron gets back into...
Mentioned that he just wants to win, and you believe him. I mean seriously. Yeah. When you're a complete giver, that's the only thing that matters. I mean, he's been a guy that is about winning all throughout his days on the court at any level.
Here's Luka, way on the outside, already has launched, 3 threes? Now between the legs he goes into the lane, stripped. And it's going to stay with the Lakers. Going to be taken down by DeAndre Ayton.
Did Ayton get a piece of that shot?
No.
He was there to contest.
I know the rim had a lot to do with it, but Ayton, of course, like you said, if they alter the shot, it's as good as a block. And string music for Doncic.
There's nothing you can do with that shot. I mean, he's falling away. He arcs it so that even if you're his size, it's hard to get to.
8 points in 3 minutes for the Don. Bey doubled up. Queen cross court, open on its way, not there. They don't shoot the 3 well. They give up a lot of threes. In fact, the disparity between what they score and the opponent is the biggest in the NBA. Reeves all the way, and he's going to go to the line and shoot.
And then he throws it up to get fouled.
Now, you have talked about it many times. I mean, the Lakers have a game tomorrow.
You did.
I should not have done that, so I hope it shows up. Underneath, poke from behind, another turnover. Here's Austin.
That was Luka.
Trailer, Luka. Luka going all the way. Luka is surrounded by 3 Pelicans. Rui on top. Now down low to DeAndre Ayton. He turns, he shoots, he can't score. And we've got a whistle.
Line yet again.
Now DeAndre with a 17-8-2-2 game the other night in the win over Dallas. How about this?
It's a play by Luka tapping the ball. He's got 2 steals to start this game. At least he should have credit for 2 because
we will check.
He stripped somebody of a shot, which goes as I think as a steal. Yeah. The Lakers picked it up.
During the next time out, we will get the official stat sheet. Underneath, Queen throws up a prayer, not answered. That was good defense by DeAndre Ayton.
That was intimidation.
Luka, boy, did you give him a little bit of room. He's going to fire away. That one's off target. Take him out by New Orleans. Here they come, as we mentioned, 3-17 on the year, 1-8 on the road. This one, they ride it up and they ride it in by McGowan.
McGowan's did a great job of, first of all, getting the defensive board. He elevated to get that one, then took it the distance.
And if you didn't understand what we were alluding to at the top, he is from the University of Nebraska. Same as Stu. Down low it goes to Ayton. Ayton back to the basket, post move, turn around. Got to get a bounce, and he does.
Very rarely do you see players in this era, this day and age, play with their back to the basket and actually make a move.
All right, losers of 11 out of 12. Their one win in the last 12 has been against the Chicago Bulls. Nice shot from deep that time, and that's Jeremiah Fears.
He had a good game against the Lakers down in New Orleans.
Good answer back by the Lakers. And again, it's DeAndre Ayton. So Ayton has 6. That's good balance. Everybody has scored except for Gabe in the starting 5. Boy, look at this wrestling match. Queen going up against Reeves. Drive, kick.
McCowan's.
Yeah, they're going to knock it down again from the outside. On the year, New Orleans, 24th in percentage. 21-12, just invert those numbers. Here it is, Rui can't get it, taken down by the Pelicans. Out of the backcourt they come, attacking 47, Sadiq Bey. Boy, he bumps into the defender, knocks him off. That one rolls around and spins out. And Austin Reeves will leave it now for Luka. What a combination. Best scoring duo in the NBA by a mile right now.
Creating their own, but getting other people involved. Gabe goes out and Jake Arabia replaces him.
Smart out of it, so Jake, as you mentioned, is in. Well, the Lakers start out 9 for 9 from the free throw line. They've outscored them 9-2 on the charity stripe.
Getting 9 free throws in 6.5, 7 minutes. Wow.
That's lean in, did not draw iron that time by Peavy. And now directing the show on this possession is Reeves, just in front of the logo. That's Derek Queen. Maryland. Fears comes up short. He did a nice job drawing contact that time, and he's a little over 5 remaining in the quarter. Hey, vote for your favorite nonprofit to win the $7,500 Lakers Youth Foundation's U Grant. Now go to Lakers.com today to read about the finalists and cast your vote. Like Indiana Jones, choose wisely. You can only vote once. Lakers Youth Foundation, the official team charity of your Lakers.
Jackson Hayes replaces DeAndre Ayton, so we'll see a real quick, probably, screen roll lob.
The former Pelican, Jackson Hayes. 241 games. It wasn't just a cup of coffee, as they say. Rui hits the 3.
Good ball movement that time. 2 quick passes, open look for Rui, and he drains it.
Lakers 3 out of 8 from downtown. Here's the very pesky Jose Alvarado. Queen trying to get in, taken away by LaRavia. All too easy, says Jake. Luka stops. Oh, that was a good idea. Too hot to handle. 3-on-1 coming in the other way, laying up and in. That's Kevon Looney, the former Warrior. Boy, again, rim running down to the other end that time was Hayes.
I don't know if he rim ran.
I know, he was back there. He never got back.
Never got back.
I was trying to give him some credit where it wasn't due. Underneath. 2 free throws. And free throw time to Derek Queen. He's going to have to get another one. 28-16. Dalton Connect gets some first quarter run. So the only starters remaining on the floor, Rui and Luka.
Luka normally plays the first quarter. I mean, he's very consistent with playing the first 12.
Suns will be here tomorrow. You know, there's a chance the Lakers will play the Suns 3 times this month. They could play them in the semifinals of the tournament. Win or lose. Doncic, nobody picks him up. That's horrible defense.
How you really feel?
Yeah, well, I mean, he just waltzed right into the rim. Once again underneath Queen. Boy, he just muscles his way in.
Jackson
for the Lake Show. Doncic, oh, that's off a foot. Inadvertent, they're gonna have to hustle back and get it.
It's off of the defender's foot. That's why Luka didn't really pick it up. He tried to screen.
Luka was directing traffic from down on the baseline. Doncic, one more once, if you will. Corner, got it! Luka!
Luka gave some low fives to the Pelican bench.
Luka magic. Underneath, Queen, boy, he got surrounded. Second time he's been blocked. Trying to force things down low. Doncic again. Wide open is Connect. He will set and fire and get. Timeout. Is underneath. Here's a shot. Oh, DeAndre was there again. Do not patrol that in my yard.
That was some defensive play because McCowan got contact, but yet and then tried to shoot a semi-hook. And
in his second year in the NBA, Austin, the undrafted star right now, the purple and gold, and we've been talking about it. All-star numbers for sure so far this year. He's one of the best players in the league. Reeves got the bounce. The shooter's touch.
That is truly a shooter's touch.
And 2 straight 30-plus games for AR. He's 5 for 5 from the line, and that's his first actual bucket. Into the lane, spinning, over Connect. That was Peavy. A good second effort that time. Here comes Queen. You know he's going to muscle his way in there. He misses. Just kind of threw it up there.
I think it's the DeAndre Ayton
factor. Yeah.
He's intimidating enough. They're altering shots.
Little two-man game with Kleba and Reeves. Here's Reeves getting to the rim. Stops. Looks. Gabe. Kick it. Maxey. Kick it some more. Connect.
Somebody got to shoot.
Well, you got 5. It's going to be Austin right here. And they leave him alone for an instant. You can't leave him alone.
Well, you can if there's no time on the clock. But as long as there's time on the clock, defensively, you got to get up into people.
You know, Mike talked about it. He found his three-point touch finally the other night. Now it's, can you continue? Can you build on that? He had been struggling from 3. Great from 2. Alvarado gets in amongst the trees and scores.
See, and Alvarado did a good job of using his off shoulder to get separation from Gabe.
Lakers 4 back of OKC as we start the night. Connect, can't hit. OKC's lost 1 game this year, once.
No, they haven't. They're undefeated.
Yeah, I don't. Tell Portland that. Here is Queen.
OKC is very...
This 6-game Lakers streak is the second best currently in the NBA. All right, Laker fans, you know the deal. Tacos are on the line. If the Lakers win, you're going to score a couple of free tacos with a drink purchase from Drew. And then we're going back east. In fact, we're going out of the country to start the road trip to Toronto, and then Boston and Philly.
Adu Thero comes into the game, replacing Dalton.
By the way, it's 7 o'clock tomorrow, not 7:30. I don't want you to miss the first half hour. 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Queen, front court. Trying to attack is McGowan's underneath.
I mean, trying to attack. He did attack.
Yeah, did it well, too.
Right into the body of Cleveland.
Portier, Bryce, in the league, played now in 5 straight games. DeAndre, windshield wiper move, and he scores.
Yeah, going against Kevin Looney. Looney is a position defender, not a shot blocker.
Alvarado going to get it right back from Kevon Looney. Queen on the outside. Just plays it off for Alvarado. Trying to get around Maxi Kleba, and does. Comes out the other end. Here comes McGowan's. Kind of it goes. It doesn't go.
Andre Ayton doing the job of...
you might recall, had 13 games with Portland last season. All right, how about this right now from...
One out of 2 for McCowan's.
Yeah, sorry, second round pick McCowan's. Austin attacking zone, surveys a little bit, now goes left-hand side. We'll get it right back from Gabe Vincent. We haven't even played 4 minutes yet here of the second quarter. Ayton turns, can't score, just kissed the front of the rim. It's going to stay with the Lakers. So on the floor, about Marcus. Although Marcus was a bit of a late out.
Well, that's a tough shot Austin made. When he delivered that, he was behind the plane of the board.
McGowan starts, stop. Ayton was there, and he beat him right to the punch.
McGowan showing some real off-the-dribble aggression here.
Got 10 points. First Pelican in double figures. Catch and shoot for Vincent. That's what he's out there for. Does some scrappy defense and knock down threes.
You know, every time Gabe gets into the act, I just think it's going in. He's got a sweet shot, great form,
Here's Queen attacking again, and a little sweeper down low to score. So he's got 11, along with 3 rebounds and 2 assists.
Yeah, but 7 of those 11 have come at the line.
Reeves threw it away. You saw that from the get-go. Now from behind, Thero steals it for the Lakers right back.
Adieu.
Reeves will back it up. Luka's going to be in with Rui in a moment. Bounce it now to Ayton. Oh, down the middle he goes all the way. And free throws are forthcoming for the big fella.
I think the big fella's a little disappointed that he's not at the line for an and one. Because he got the contact, but not enough to stop him from having a little scoop shot. Missed that and goes to the line and shoots 2.
Now the big fella's... I mean, it was heading downward quickly. He's been nothing but great. Luka, yeah, that's in the first quarter, right there. 60 points for the Lakers, and we still have 7:09 to play in the quarter.
That is really scary.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, the number of points that they're putting up right now against this undermanned team.
You see what they're shooting?
Too much, 70%.
70% from the field. 61% from 3, 94% from the line.
Yeah, I foul out before I allow that.
Alvarado cutting underneath. Got a couple of guys in the popcorn machine. Blocked by Ayton. Rui for 3. Oh, way off, but drifted left and stayed left. 2-on-2. Make it 3-on-2. In the corner. Alexander hits it, and we've got a timeout.
Biggest lead at 1.
Forced that one, got it right back, fortunately. Now hits it in the corner. Foul Laravia. Ayton, weak side rebound. Luka. It's just a step to the left. And a good box out that time. Very nice box out by Alexander. Here at the other end, we got a whistle. Yeah.
Yes.
In gold. Wearing their Sunday whites. Of course, here tonight on this football Sunday, Laravia on its way. Down it goes. 3 more for the Lakers.
And again, they're doubling up on the ball, whether it's Luka or Austin, and that's freeing people up.
9 threes so far tonight. Sadiq Bey tries to match, and he does just that.
He's 2 for 2 from long range.
Sadiq, one of those underrated players. Here is Laravia trying to make it 2 in a row. Was in and out, a heartbreak here on Chick Hearn night. Bey trying to turn into the front court, and now finally does. Ayton's picking his man up. Sadiq way out on top. Now he's going to retreat back. This one's on its way, not going to hit there, and Ayton has another rebound. Ayton tonight, 5 boards. Oh, what a pass. And a finish by Rui.
The seal was even better, Bill.
Yeah.
I mean, he sealed with his hips and didn't get called for the offensive foul. Nice job.
Yeah, really good point. Rui doing his part to make that nice pass down low. Rui got a hand on it, but he's out of bounds, I believe. From Luka. Nearly held out by Laravia. Now it's Jackson Hayes, the former Pelican. Austin. Oh, one way, then the other, all the way, and count it! And 1. 40 to play in the half.
Yeah, that says volumes for the opposition's defense.
Pelicans on the year give up about 122 points a game.
They might give that up in this half.
Yeah, Lakers eyeing at least 80, you would think. Alexander now to the point. Reeves trying to stop the offense, does for a moment. Then they push it out of bounds. It's going to be off of Jackson? Yeah. Off it. But it is such a compliment. You got any favorite of those?
Wow, they really put some pressure on Jake Laravia there, forced a turnover as Jake couldn't get it across midcourt, and they had him touch it last.
Well, not a lot of turnovers tonight so far. 5 for each squad. Pelicans just can't score in the paint. And they're underneath now. They're going to kick it back out. Queen's going to shoot an air ball. There it is. from downtown.
There's one at you.
But an air ball.
Yeah.
They got 33% in the paint for the Pelicans. Lakers are 11 for 13, or that's the opposite end of the spectrum. It's on the ground, so that's going to they'll be around post-game 2, as you know. Doncic. Alvarado's in front of him. Down the middle he goes. Doncic underneath. Oh, and he was going to get an and one. Free throw now will be his 6th and 7th. All right, Laker fans, nothing beats seeing your team hit the hardwood live. Get your tickets now, even if it... Just the second Laker miss of the night and Luka's first. 3 Laker starters in double figures. Ayton, Reeves, Doncic. And Reeves and Doncic have combined for 37 first half points.
What else is new?
Jeremiah Fears drives all the way. That time it's Jackson Hayes. Last line of defense. Rui toes the line. That's good play by Fears, hustling all the way back to knock that out of bounds.
Nice secondary defender here, Jack position. Lakers get it.
Oh, falling asleep, the defense.
Bad defense.
Very bad, and the layup is made by LaRavia. Well, here's a team, the Pelicans. They've trailed after the first quarter 10 times. At half, 12 times this year. They're headed for that, of course. Queen spinning. Runs right into Jackson Hayes. Misses that shot. They're going to double him up, or they're going to pin him into the corner. Oh, and somehow they get it to Alvarado to score.
Yeah, they allowed the weak side or the top of the key guy to just dive, and he found him.
Lakers half high, if you will, 77 this year against the Miami Heat. Rui, little ball fake, still have 225 to best that. That's just a couple of buckets away. LaRavia, one way, then the other, forces it up, not going to get there. Good rebound by Jackson Hayes. Up the ladder he goes, and one.
That's what I like to see, the importance of the three-point shot.
Hayes is at 73% right now, shooting on the season. Okay, everything's down in and around the rim, but the Lakers' single season mark is 72.7 by the great Wilt Chamberlain. That free throw is off. 74-48, and as we mentioned, not unexpected. Battling away, doing their best is this makeshift Pelican team. Of course, all of these are their bench players. Bay started a bunch with one to beat the buzzer. Got it. Boy, go ahead, shoot it free and easy.
Free and easy, boy. When you know you have no choice, you relax and let fly.
Micah Peavy went to Georgetown for a couple of years. You know, he came in just a 12% three-point shooter. That one looked good, though. Lob underneath. Boy, that was
yeah.
Rush hour traffic.
Yeah, that was a little late.
Yeah, he had no chance to connect it. Alvarado right back out, attacking. They're underneath the Hayes. Peavy trying to make it again. He's got another one. He had a career-high 32 minutes last night. He didn't get plenty of time right now, boy. That's